I found something.
What is it?
There's a bunch of guns. We're gonna need a pry bar down here.
Copy that.
I'm gonna move it and that should fall into that place. 3, 2, 1.
What are you guys seeing under there?
Hey, you were right. Look what I got. I told you.
It's known as the Death Coast, an area of rough sea in the North Atlantic that's claimed more than 6,000 vessels, casting those aboard and treasure into its turbulent depths.
We gotta turn this thing around. Here we go.
Gold, silver, and other priceless objects from the wrecked ships
Oh my God, you're not gonna believe this.
lie scattered across the ocean floor.
Gold coin right there.
That is gorgeous.
But salvaging here has been banned for more than a decade, thanks to rampant looting. Now,
Storm is brewing. Whoa, boy!
after a long battle, third-generation shipwreck hunter Jeff McKinnon has won the exclusive rights to dive in these treacherous waters. But he only has 8 weeks to do it.
Are you okay?
Can Jeff and his team find the treasure he seeks
Find me something.
before the stormy waters of the Death Coast
It's time for us to get out of here. Pull him out, pull the dog out.
make diving impossible? After waiting 14 years to return to Nova Scotia's Death Coast to search for shipwrecks, Jeff McKinnon and his crew are in the final week of their dive window.
There's still so much treasure left to recover and so little time to find it.
Across the last 8 weeks, the team has found artifacts tied to multiple wrecks all over Cape Breton. Now, Jeff assembles his crew to decide which of those locations should be the focus of their few remaining dive days.
This is crunch time. We only have a few dive days left. Where do we go? All right, gentlemen, we have a decision to make. We got a storm front heading our way, and we only have 3 days left of diving. We could go to Feversham, we could go to Chameau, or we could go to the Concretion bed on the other side of the Western Breakers.
Of the many shipwrecks they've been on this season, the team has found the most success on 3 major wreck sites. First, the Chameau, a French payroll ship that was carrying 82,000 livres in 8 LEQ coins, worth an estimated $20 million, when it sank off Cape Breton in 1725.
Look at this! A damn coin the Chameau has provided.
The Feversham, a British warship which was carrying 500 pounds of rare New England coins and wrecked off Scattery Island in 1711.
Topside, I believe I have a coin.
And further west of Scattery Island is the Concretion Field. It may be the remains of the Neptune, a ship believed to have engaged in privateering.
Topside, you're gonna love this.
And possibly laden with stolen treasure.
Holy What are those?
Kind of look like emeralds to me.
What do you think?
I'm leaning back towards Feversham, believe it or not. The site on Feversham is set up. We know the area, we know what's there, we know how to dive it. So I'm leaning towards Feversham because I think there's more there. It will continue to produce.
I know, there's a lot more there. What about you? What do you think?
This is a no-brainer, guys. Come on. Concretion area, Western Breaker, hands down. We've got an immense amount of cultural material. From that spot, we got an 8 real silver coin. We've got the triangles, and, oh, that's right, emeralds. What part of emerald aren't you guys getting here, okay? What part of that word is not connecting with treasure hunting, okay?
I know.
You don't leave productive areas.
What do you think?
I'm with Mike. Cobb's, Spanish coins. We've got spots that we didn't finish digging up because we couldn't reach them. Now we know we can go back and bring something up.
Jim, what do you think?
Well, I don't want to go against the tide here, but I think that the Chameau is the best bet for us right now. You've been looking for the stern of this ship for a long time, personally. People have been looking for this for hundreds of years. You know, we've got some good indications that the scatter that we're following is heading in a direction that is going to be very productive for us. And if that's the stern, that's where the officers were, the captain was, and probably a lot of the payroll was that ship was carrying. And then to top that off, it cuts off 3 hours of travel time.
Dan and Pizzio are all about the emeralds, and I get that. Haas has a soft spot for the Feversham, but the Chameau is my girl. I can hear her calling to me now. I need to find that stern section, so that's where I'm gonna go dive. Well, I made up my mind. I know, Feversham, I love it too. Emeralds are beautiful, I love those too. But Jim, I have to agree with you on this one. We have to go back to Chameau. If we keep moving into the west, we're gonna find the stern. That's what I truly believe. Finding the stern section of the Chameau is going to close up an over 300-year mystery. Be a wonderful topping on my little cake. Let's find the rest of her and put it to bed once and for all.
The next day, the team heads out to the site of the Chameau.
Well, all I can say is I hope the Chameau gives us a gentle homecoming.
In 1725, the Chameau sets out from La Rochelle, France, on its annual supply trip to Louisbourg. It's carrying 200 soldiers and 116 wealthy settlers. In its stern, it holds a pay chest the equivalent of over $20 million today. On August 17th, with the rugged coast of Nova Scotia in sight, a gale hurls the Chameau onto a massive onshore rock. No one survives the wreck. When they searched here last, Jeff had been following a map of the wreck site drawn up in 1726 by French Captain Pierre de Morpin, who had tried unsuccessfully to salvage the Chameau treasure. It suggests a debris trail extending from Chameau Rock, where the ship foundered, westward along an underwater ridge. Jeff believes that the debris trail will lead to the stern and the treasure.
All right. You never thought you were going to be here again, did you?
No.
Now, I know our time is limited, so I want to start up here on this northern quadrant, and then I want to work kind of northwest. My intention today is I really want to find Chameau cannons over there. That's what I need to find. The Chameau had 44 guns, and 13 of those guns were never found. And those guns were located on the stern. If we find the last Chameau cannons, then we find the Chameau stern. And if we find the Chameau stern, we find the rest of the treasure.
The Chameau's largest cannons were 12-pounders, which measured from 10 to 12 feet in length and had a distinctive flare around the muzzle end.
They'll moor off and watch you guys. Work in, work your way down. You're not going to be coming back to the anchor line. So we'll keep a good eye on your bubbles.
All right, cast us off. Cast us off, Captain.
Goodbye. You're wasting time. Kick that thing in gear, boy. Goodbye.
Where? Go.
This is Pizzio to topside. We're on the bottom. Mike, are you receiving me? Yeah, Mike, I hear you. Griego, I'm about to go between the big boulders heading towards the shore. Copy that, Griego. Have fun.
I love waiting for good things.
you guys have any hits yet? Not seeing anything yet. Topside, not seeing anything yet. Nothing but kelp so far.
Copy. My father was an exceptional treasure hunter, and I always knew that I wanted to follow in my father's footsteps, especially on the Chameau site. And now, this is my chance.
Topside, this is Grego. I have a hit on something. I'm gonna try to dig down. It's deep under the kelp.
Dan, I'll take a cannon today. That's all you need to find me. Just one cannon, over.
There's no way I can dig it out. It's embedded in the rock. Continuing to search.
Keep searching.
This here at topside, I got a hit.
That's always a good sign.
Topside, this is Pizio. Another piece of iron buried under a lot of rock. Moving on, bad hit.
Copy that, Pizio. Continue your search.
Topside, digging a bit here. Hang on. Got an interesting shape. Ostapizio, this looks like a broken cannon that I'm looking at here. Over.
Can you see any markings on the cannon, Mike?
Just a negative at this time. Topside, there's another cannon right next to it. Side by side.
Oh, two cannons.
Topside looks like something gold on top of the cannon.
What?
Coming up,
Okay, let's go!
the Chameau starts to reveal its secrets.
There's a bunch of guns.
What? Where?
It's like a cannon graveyard.
The Chameau stern could be buried underneath it.
And its treasure.
3, 2, 1.
What are you guys seeing under there?
Hey, you were right. Look what I got.
Did you say you got coin?
I told you.
You're 8 LQs.
While searching for the cannons from the missing stern section of the Chameau, divers Mike Pizio and Mike Haas make an unexpected discovery.
Looks like something gold on top of the cannon.
What?
Pizio to Haas, what do you think about this? I think that is brass. Man, it's kind of shiny, don't you think? Think they spiked the cannon. Over.
In a muzzle-loading cannon, gunpowder is loaded by the touch hole and ignited with a fuse. When cannons were captured by the enemy, it was common for them to be disabled by driving a bronze spike into the touch hole, so the cannon could no longer fire.
This doesn't make sense, based on what we know of the Chameau. None of these cannons would have been spiked. Whatever they found down there could be from another ship.
Outside, I just reached this other cannon. And about 6 feet and it's broken.
It's over 6
Copy
feet.
that.
Continue your search. Another cannon I have on a visual search. I'm looking at it now.
Be sure to check it for markings.
And I reach forward and it's broken.
Somehow we've stumbled onto a cannon graveyard. We've got broken cannons, spiked cannons, cannons of different sizes, but all the cannons are too small to be Chameau cannons.
Broken about probably halfway. That's about 6 feet in length.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to.
This cannon is also broken off at the muzzle end. Over.
Copy that, Haas. Keep searching then.
After nearly an hour searching the mysterious cannon graveyard, the diver's air is nearly out.
Pizzia's topside, Pizzia's leaving bottom. Off the topside, I am servicing. Over.
Copy that, over.
Topside, divers returning to surface.
Copy that. We've got to figure out what's going on here. What's up with all these cannons, and how does the Chameau fit into this? I need to find out. How far did you guys get?
Covered a lot of ground. All of them are down in like gullies. They're kind of halfway covered. They're not easily moved. If we wanted to bring those up, we'd have no chance. They're just jammed in tight.
All those cannons are there, from what I'm seeing, are either broken or disabled.
Yeah, everything is broken. About halfway down the length of the cannon, they're just kind of, all of them are wrecks. Doesn't seem like a ship would sink with just a big pile of broken cannons.
Any possibility they were using the cannon for ballast?
I have no idea. That's a possibility.
Ballast is weight placed in the hull of a ship in order to lower its center of gravity and give it greater stability. Broken or spiked cannons had little value, so they were often used alongside stones as ballast.
And Chameau cannons are big.
Yeah,
These are not.
these don't sound like what the Chameau had on it at all anyway. If the Chameau is here, all of this wreckage is going to make the search incredibly difficult because the stern section could be buried under another ship.
With no time to spare, the divers return to the water.
All right, let's go diving. Hey, it better be round.
The plan is to continue northwest along the debris trail marked on the 1726 map.
Pizia to topside, we are on the bottom.
Copy that. Start your search.
Pizzia's got a hit.
Dig it up.
Pizia to topside, I think it's just hot rock.
We call them hot rocks. They're ferrous-rich rocks, iron-rich rocks. They drive the detectors nuts. Okay, well, keep searching. Find me something good.
Topside, Griego, I have a hit. Working it now.
Yeah, I read you loud and clear there, Danny boy. Dig that thing up.
This is Griego with a piece of iron plate.
Copy that. Now stop talking to me and go find something.
Roger that. Continuing to search. Lost the topside, I'll be attempting to pick up a hit, or...
Dig up that hit, Mike Haas.
They're at 21 minutes.
Lost the topside, I have some kind of brass.
Is a what? Can you please repeat?
Not really sure what it is.
While on the hunt for the missing stern section of the Chameau, diver Mike Haas comes across an unidentified object.
Lost the topside, I have some kind of brass. Not really sure what it is.
Bring it up. Let me take a look at it.
Copy that. Coming up slowly.
Don't lose it.
is leaving bottom. I'm low on air for digging.
Aha! What is it? What you find? What the hell is this?
Not sure what the function of that is or what it is.
Like a washer, but it makes no sense why this looks like this.
The speckles on it?
Yeah, the speckles.
It's the way they pour it, whatever the alloy was.
Yeah, but I want to know what it is. Every artifact tells a story, but with this one, I have no idea what it's telling me.
With the dive day coming to an end, Jeff returns to base camp to find out more about the mysterious ring. So that evening, team archaeologist Jim Sinclair contacts nautical archaeologist Annalise Dempsey, a professional sailor at Texas A&M University.
So Annalise, we found an object that we would love to get your opinion on.
Yeah, let me take a look at that. This is obviously just a component piece of something else. This is really cool. So this is a great example of why even the smallest artifacts are important in archaeology, because this could potentially be part of an astrolabe.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just really exciting for me.
Suspended from a ring in order to counteract the movement of the ship, an astrolabe was an astronomical instrument. By aligning the sliding arm toward a celestial body, navigators could determine their latitude. The measured angle, compared with astronomical tables, revealed their position at sea. It was used for navigation by the helmsman, who steered the ship from its stern.
So a pilot's responsibility was to know how to navigate those coastlines, to know where hidden shoals were, to know where very dangerous currents were.
Well, what could they tell from using an astrolabe?
So something like this, if you know what time it is, and you have a known celestial body in the sky, like the sun, it tells you your distance from either the North or the South Pole. So this helps sailors essentially know where they are on the ocean when they don't really have any other landmarks.
That's an important piece of information for us. I appreciate you telling us that. This may give us a clue. It could very well lead us to the rest of the chameau, which is the stern section.
The next morning, before heading out for their second to last dive day, Jeff is looking for information.
It'll take a couple of weeks to properly search the area where we found the broken cannons, and I don't have that kind of time. I'm gonna have to find a shortcut.
So Jeff is consulting Graham Christie, an underwater surveyor with engineering firm McElhenney, who've already conducted a bathymetric survey to make a detailed map of the seafloor.
Hold on, just keep that course, just like that. All right, mark that now.
While the survey's focus has previously been in a different area, Jeff is hoping they can identify potential targets in this new spot.
Hey, there he is. Man, it's good to see you. I hope you got some good information for me.
Got some interesting things to look at here. This is the data you asked for off of Cape Breton Point, looking sort of into the cove a little bit.
All right, bring him up. Keep bringing it up. Bring it up closer if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure.
You see that?
Yeah, I see straight lines.
Stop. Right there. Cannon.
A cannon right there.
Got cannons, eh? There's another cannon.
It's two.
And there's 3, 4, 5,
Wow.
6. Look over here. 7, 8, 9.
Certainly a lot of cannons spread around here.
That is quite a few cannons.
I make 13 here.
13 would pretty well make up for the cannons that were never found from the chameau.
Right.
This is a really, really good find. What I'm seeing here looks like a trail of wreckage jamming right into that cove. That whole trail of cannons heading right into the west there like that. I always looked at that map from Morpan. He said the line of debris was heading down around Cape Breton Point and down in between the two islands. But what really is happening here, we can see that the cannons are all heading in west, down around that big cove. If that stern section drove in there and that top gun deck drove down like that, man, oh man, that's where we're heading. We are at the 11th hour here, and time is running out. I need to focus on those Chameau cannons, the last ones. I need to find them and find the rest of the Chameau. So if we find some cannons, we could find some treasure.
Coming up,
We're gonna need a pry bar down here. 3, 2, 1.
What are you guys seeing under there?
Hey, you were right. Look what I got.
Did you say you got them coin?
I told you.
You're 8 LQs.
armed with the new targets identified in the survey,
Great day to be on Chameau.
Jeff and the team head straight out to the cove, indicated by the scan.
So we got some good news. The bathymetric guys, they came through again. It looks like on the edge of their survey here on the Chameau site, we've got some more cannons. But what cannons are they? We never, ever, ever came close to where these cannons are. What I'm thinking here is that we could possibly have the stern section of the Chameau.
Oh,
That's big.
That's huge.
Nobody else ever found that.
That would be good.
Yeah, so what I want you to do is find something that identifies Chameau. I need a visual confirmation on what these are. That's what I need. Where are we at there, Johnny?
Just coming up on Chameau Rock.
Okay, let's go! My father developed a method for recovering shipwrecks that far surpasses anybody I know. You have to be specialized in order to do this. I watched that my entire life with him, and I think that's what impacted me the most. I'm going to show you where I want you to go. Hopefully, you can pull it off in this current. You guys, I'd like you to come through the cut on the ridge and work right into that cove. Just go out and have a look around. I need to see those cannons. I need to get a good picture of them, and that way I can tell what we're dealing with.
On this dive, the team are being equipped with underwater cameras so they can document the cannons for Jeff to see.
Hey, Mike, we need to move over to this side of the ridge. Come up and out. I am right behind you. Top side. We're conducting a visual search.
This is topside to Griego. I got you. Copy that. Over. Commence your searching.
On the far side of the ridge, they find a familiar foe.
More kelp. Topside, this is Pizio. I've located a cannon. I have one cannon I can see on top of everything here.
Pizio, how big is the cannon? What are the dimensions?
Yeah, topside is a small cannon. I'd estimated it between 6 and 6.5 feet.
This cannon is way too short. The cannons that would have been on the stern section of the Chameau would have been 10 to 12 feet long.
Hey, Mike, there's a cannon right here. Topside. Mike Haas and I are on a single cannon. That's the topside. The cannon is about 6 feet long.
Copy that. Thank you.
Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cannons in this area.
Yeah, keep your search going there, Mike. I'm going to want to get a count on all them cannons.
Copy. Topside, this is Griego. I got 2 good-looking cannons. Continuing to search.
Copy that, Griego.
After nearly an hour's search, the team have documented several cannons covered in kelp and hidden within the ridges.
Yeah, topside. I'm just running into 3 more cannons in very shallow water.
That's an awful lot of cannons down there, Pizzio.
I got cannons everywhere.
As the day comes to an end, the team returns to shore to try to piece together the clues.
Man, I don't know. It's confusing to me because I've almost lost count how many cannons you're telling me.
When I was coming back out, there's a stack of 5 cannons, and then there were 3 cannons in a row that were smooth and a little bit fat on the ends, and they're short. Show you. So take a look at that.
That's the stack where the 5 are?
Yeah.
That's not like the other cannons that you're describing to me.
No, it's not.
That is impressive. This is entirely new. You've just opened up a whole new area of the site. Fellas, I'll tell you, the Chameau site just got a whole lot more interesting.
On the night before their final dive day, Jeff is meeting with Jim at their Lewisburg base camp to see if any of the cannons they found earlier in the day could be from the Chameau.
We have way more cannons here, way more than could have possibly come from the Chameau. Our problem now is to make sense of this mess and find the Chameau. So here we are, we have a pile of cannons here.
To take a little closer look at that material, do you think?
Yeah, just watch what the divers are seeing here. Now that obviously right there, that is not a Chameau gun.
No. I'm getting a feeling of a shorter, heavier, stubbier sort of a gun.
You think it's more modern?
Yeah, I think it's a lot more modern. Probably maybe 100 years.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it looks like to me, looks like a carronade.
Yeah, that's my thoughts too.
A carronade is a smooth-bore cast iron cannon. The lighter weight and size, typically 5 feet in length, was the result of advances in naval military design that occurred in the mid-18th century, long after the sinking of the Chameau.
It's unfortunate.
Uh-huh.
All of these carronades are too modern and too short. We may have 2, maybe 3 wrecks sitting on top of each other here. But look at that one there, look. Look. That's gotta be a 12-foot gun.
Yes, sir.
Now you see that? That one's got a little bit of a flare. That is not a carronade style gun.
Right.
That's a Chameau gun. See the flare on it?
Wow.
The cannons on the Chameau were 12-pounders and measured up to 12 feet in length. They were typical French guns of the early 18th century and have a recognizable flare around the front muzzle.
Here's the problem, is we got all those more recent cannons. The Chameau stern could be buried underneath it.
Yeah, you damn right it could. We'll find out tomorrow. We're definitely going to find something out.
After 8 weeks of searching for treasure off the Death Coast, it's the last dive day. The team is hoping they have located the final resting place of the Chameau's missing stern section. Now they're returning to the site to see what treasures might be hidden among the cannons.
If we're really lucky, these are Chameau guns that are unaccounted for. If they're Chameau guns, then that means it's the stern section. So if we're lucky enough, you're going to find something that's Chameau related, and Bob's your uncle.
To save air and time, they're using a dive propulsion vehicle to cover more ground more quickly.
Alrighty, when you locate a cannon, I want you to thoroughly search where the cannon meets the bottom. Goodbye. Get me a coin. This location is the end of the debris trail on Morpan's map, and it's right up against the coastline. If the stern section isn't here, then we're back to square one.
Griego, let's head this way.
Okay, Mike, let's go.
Hey, Dad, slow down. We're gonna lose you.
Follow me.
Topside, this is Pizio. Commencing a search of the area around the cannons.
Pizio, this is topside. Go to work.
Take a look, see what we get.
There's so many guns. It's like a cannon graveyard.
I think I got a Shimo cannon. It's got a muzzle flare. It's like a deep pocket. If you can just keep your light down there. I know I felt something. Could be a coin, but I just can't reach it. Not so sure we're gonna be able to move that thing. Topside, Griego. We're gonna need a pry bar down here.
Copy that. They're on their way right now.
In the final hours of their final dive day, the team is now in a race against the clock.
My lead diver, Dan Griego, he's a retired recon Marine.
Try it like this.
I mean, that guy, you send him in a direction and tell him to find something, he'll find it.
3, 2, 1. Hey, Mike, I need a BFR. BFR stands for Big Rock.
The anticipation is killing me.
Mike, drop that rock right in here. Yeah, there you go. It's right there.
What are you guys seeing under there? Did you move it?
I'm gonna move it and that should fall into that place.
On their last day beneath the waters of the Death Coast, while searching for the missing stern section of the Shimo,
What are you guys seeing under there?
divers Dan Griego and Mike Haas make a discovery.
3, 2, 1. That might be enough. Let's see if we can get under that a little bit better. Hey, you were right. Look what I got. Check this out. I told you.
Is it a coin?
Topside, we have a coin that was under the cannon, and you can read it.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna blow out around it. Keep looking, see if you find anything else.
I know that if there are coins under this cannon, like Dan thinks they are, then this is most likely the stern section, part of the Shimo. The stern on this vessel has been missing for 300 years, and if this is it, boy, we're into something.
Mike, keep looking on this side. Stop. Check this out. Upside, there's another coin here.
Did you say you got more than one coin?
There's another one, Mike. Yeah,
This could be the stern section of the Chameau.
Topside, Jose Griego are surfacing, over.
The boys are surfacing and they got some good news.
My man, Dan. I told you that'd be worth it. Next time you tell me you felt the coin, I'll believe it. Good job. That took a lot of air.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are my hero.
Jeez.
I know. I know.
Magic.
Did I, don't you?
So when Griego says he can feel a coin, he can feel a coin.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Let me see. Come on, man.
Not only one coin.
Under the counter that we moved.
You're 8 LQs.
Yeah.
That's Chameau. Louis XV, there's his signature thing there. Look, L, 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 L. It's got 8 L's on them.
That was worth moving the cannon.
That is Chameau.
Chameau,
Yeah,
buddy.
that is Chameau. This right here is what the Chameau was transporting. 8 LQs.
That was coming over to the fortress. That was the pay that they hadn't had in like 8 years or something.
Yeah, that's it, pal. That's these babies.
Yep.
You know what this means? I really think we're on the stern section here of the Chameau. That is huge. It's frustrating for me that on the last day on Chameau, it looks like we may have found the stern section and we've essentially just run out of time. But the stern section has been here for 300 years. It's not going anywhere. It'll be here next year, and so will I. We're gonna leave on a good note, and here we are. This is the best note.
Over the last 8 weeks, Jeff and the team have taken the worst the Death Coast could throw at them
The current down here is intense.
and emerged with evidence of 6 historic wrecks.
Holy
What is that?
That's what we're looking for. Holy
Looks like treasure.
What did I tell you?
Yeah.
Huh?
As the team packs up for the off-season, questions still remain. Where is the rest of the Chameau's missing payload? What are the mystery ships they found along the way? And could they too be hiding valuable cargo? And what other treasures might still be out there hidden beneath the surface